Peace, love and light. This is David back again with another of the readings for the masses, for the collective. Now, if this resonates, then accept it. If not, do not try to force it. If it does, please give me a like, subscribe if you haven't, share it if you need to. But let's jump straight into it. We have the Justice card. So for some of you, you could be dealing with a Libra, could be dealing with the court system, or have any legal proceedings that are in place right now. And for some of you, this is just to do with karmic justice. This is about things going in your favor. You getting your just desserts because you had earned it based upon your actions. So now for some of you, due to this Ace of Cups and this Queen of Pentacles at the base, somebody loves you, and they love you deeply, and they love you truly. This is them accepting you unconditionally and wanting to really invest in and nurture you and support you. And this could be an honest conversation coming from this individual. Justice. Them being upfront and real with you. This is them being fair to tell you how they feel and what they desire. Now this person, I do see they have a lot of love for you with this Empress. They truly want to support and nurture this relationship because they see a lot of growth and abundance coming out of it. They hold you very near and dear to the heart with that Four of Pentacles. Let me turn this light down. With the Four of Pentacles, hold you very near and dear. With this Magician, I think they are willing to do just about anything to get you, but this is them coming in the right way. So I don't think they're going to be trying to like use any kind of magic or spell casting to get you. I think this is just them taking the initiative to apply themselves, say the right things, do the right things, approach you in the right way with the Magician, using their creative energies to actually get the result they want. Show me the challenge. Show me the challenge. Nine of Swords. So the challenge, there's some fear, there's some anxiety. Eight of Swords at the base, Nine of Swords in the challenge. This person is very fearful and doubtful that you'll accept them. Maybe they fear rejection. Maybe this person is regretful or guilty about past actions. Maybe they weren't honest with you in the past. Maybe they knew how they felt, but they chose to ignore their own feelings and rejected the relationship. Maybe this person did something which harmed the relationship, or something they feel guilty for, which with the Justice they want to make peace or make things right. This person definitely loves you, enough that they are definitely doing a lot of mental gymnastics and hurdles in their own mind, and they are very doubtful or fearful due to their own overthinking and their anxiety, fears that you will receive them, you'll be receptive to their desires. They definitely feel a spirit of lack without you. But I do think they are very aware of how they feel, and they're aware with the King of Cups, you're very mature. They understand that you understand what you want. They understand that you're somebody that is wise enough to see the forest through the trees, and that you probably understand what took place even if they weren't honest with you in the first place. So that's probably what's making it even harder for them to approach, because they feel like you probably already knew what went on, you knew the situation, but chose not to say anything. And now they feel even more apprehensive to approach, fearing probably you giving them some harsh words. It could even be. Show me possible opportunities. Ooh, what did I say? There's nothing to fear but fear itself. Okay, interesting. I don't really tend to pull or deal in reverse cards, but interesting. So we have the Chariot, and we had the Ace of Swords reverse that dropped. So I would say this person definitely, I didn't pull it, so I'm not going to take it, but I'll still read it because it's significant. Chariot, they do want success and happiness and victory in this relationship with you. The Ace of Swords, this is them not, when it was in the reverse, they didn't do what they was meant to do. They've not been saying or taking the initiative to act on their thoughts. They know what's required, they've not been doing it. They're not speaking. So this is what's causing the situation. This is causing them to not get their victory. But as I say, I didn't actually pull them, so let's keep going. Show me possible opportunities. Even if I don't pull them, I know if they drop, they do have significance, so I do always read them. Death card. Okay, possible opportunities. There could be a transformation in this situation. Death card in this situation, when it comes to relationships, it can represent transformation, it can represent a resurrection, it can represent an ending. This one, I think, has already been ended, or at least pending for a while. So I think this represents a resurrection. Because I see this person's thinking about you a lot. They really want to come see you, but maybe part of them is also feeling like they should go to see other options because of this fear of being received by you. So they feel so much that they'll be rejected that it's easier based upon their fears for them to go elsewhere. But that's not what they want to do. That's one thing I can see. Now, they're going to get a lot of signs and signals about you with this Wheel of Fortune. So the creator is going to do nothing but give them symbols and messages of you so that they are forced to address it. And with the Nine of Cups, you're the person they really love. You're the person who really brings them fulfillment and emotional joy. Ten of Pentacles, you're the one that they want to settle down with long term. But they are, due to their fear, so it's not due to arrogance, it's not due to them not viewing or valuing you in the right way. It really is, they're so scared about you rejecting them because they understand what they did or didn't do, which harmed the relationship. That's causing them to be more receptive to the idea of just going away rather than approaching and being rejected. So I think that's something that would break them initially or really hurt them to be rejected by you, because they do have a lot of fear. And for some of you, you're going to feel like, well, they rejected me. Well, don't let your ego take over the situation. Sometimes people have lessons to learn. Mostly, what I'd always say in a situation is, rather than letting your pride or your ego influence your actions, actually ask the question, would you, in the ideal conditions, actually want to be in a relationship with this person, where it was healthy and they valued you and things were as you originally intended? Because if you do, don't let your pride get in the way. Now, show me what you can do in this situation. We all are at different levels in the spiritual totem. We all have different lessons to learn. So, what you can do, Ten of Swords. This is learn from the situation. This is allow the bad times to be over. This is what you can do, because the Ten of Swords can represent karmic cycles. They can represent trials and tribulations. What you can do in a situation, because it can represent, as I say, the bad times that have already happened, allowing them to be released. So I think in this situation, it's learning from all of the past that you two experienced. And it's allowing this situation to be released via taking the good from it and the, again, lessons that you learned, things to do, things not to do, red flags not to avoid, when to speak your mind, when to put your foot down, things you shouldn't accept. Take the information from it, but don't hold on to it. This person generally does have a realistic and a serious offer for you. They do actually love you. They do feel like you are their perfect match. And they do hold you very near and dear. So it's one of those, it's, if you don't want it, fair enough. If you do, don't let your ego get in the way of this. This person's in a different way, so caught up in their own ego where it relates to their fear, that they will actually believe you if you tell them that you don't want them, even if it's just because you're angry, if that makes sense. So this is now to you. We have the Devil here at the top, the Queen of Pentacles and the Moon. Now this says to me that your ego, because of the way things went in the past, you could let your ego take over. And see, this is at the top with this Ten of Swords. Due to what you had went through and what you experienced, you could choose to go into your lower nature and attach to the past, attach to the frustration, to the anger, to the pain. And you could choose to be a negative influence, to maybe even reflect back to them what you felt was done to you. The problem is with that is you actually do value them. You actually do hold them very near and dear too. You actually do have a love for them and you care for them. Genuinely. Again, there's a part of you that probably still hurt, that you need to just express yourself to them. And not let your ego attach to the point that with the Moon, you then start going into denial. Because this can represent self-deception. So I feel like this is, again, it comes back to these karmic lessons, the things you went through with this person. Because you did go through a lot. Learn from it. Be able to release it. Because if you don't, you're going to ruin what actually may be meant for you. And it's due to the fact that you have chose to attach to rather than learn and release from these experiences. Show me the energy in the past.
I'm going for a wee wee. You don't need to follow me.
Show me the energy in the past. So in the past we have the Chariot. So we have Three of Swords at the base also. So there could have been a third party in the past, because of this Three of Swords, maybe you chose to speed off into the past with somebody else away from this person. So the person who is feeling this regret, because some of you it's you in this situation, but for a lot of you I feel like it's somebody else, your person, who they had a choice between you and somebody else. They chose this other person. Now, Chariot represents Cancer, could be a Cancer. We've got Death card here, could be a Scorpio. Now, this could have been that you chose to go into a relationship with a Cancer person. Doesn't have to be the sign though. Could just be that you chose to move into a relationship you felt had that security. And then it appears that with the Seven of Pentacles, maybe this was someone that you had a past with. Could have been an ex. Seven of Wands. This could have been somebody that you had a lot of challenges, a lot of issues with. There was a lot of defensiveness. Maybe you had to do a lot to defend yourself from this individual because it wasn't necessarily healthy. But it also gave you new perspectives. So again, taught them some lessons, which eventually led to, with the Three of Wands, them having to put the past behind them and make themselves single. So again, lessons. You've both gone through things, you've both learned lessons. In the past, they went into a relationship with somebody else, and this is what caused the ending of your situation. Showing the future influences. I know, I see myself. Yeah. Showing the future influences. Okay, the Page of Wands. You stay here. Optimism. Optimism. So they will be ready to approach you. Okay. They will be ready to approach with the Page of Wands in the future, feeling a lot more optimistic. This person, this is them reconciling with you, choosing to move. Please take the baby. Choosing. Go with your big sister. Thank you, baby. This is them choosing. Let me just pause. Apologies. I have many children. Anyway, Three of Swords. This person in the future is going to choose to suppress those emotions, the fear that is stopping them from approaching. And they're going to see the truth. After quieting these emotions which are clouding their judgment, they're going to see the bigger picture. They're going to see the vision, and it's going to help them to heal their own thoughts. It's going to help them to understand what they want out of their future, and it's you. And they're going to assert themselves towards you in the form of trying to reconcile. So they're going to actually take action in the future, which is good, ultimately. Stops the situation being on standstill. Whether you're going in or out, the point is you don't want to be in limbo, because then that's an unhealthy situation to be in, which actually will have a negative effect on you. Stops you moving forward. Just the what if, the I don't know, the lack of closure. So they will approach you in the future, but right now this is them wanting to be honest, wanting to apologize, wanting to be open. Show me your opinion of the situation. Ace of Swords, you want the truth. You want the whole truth. King of Wands. So there's King of Cups. There's a certain amount of information you already understand about the situation. Most of you know what happened. You understood what gone on. Your intuition's given you all that you needed. Or Spirit directly has given you what you needed that they didn't tell you, to allow you to understand exactly what took place behind the scenes and why they didn't choose to invest in a relationship with you originally. When you first, let's say, we're moving towards that place. But understand all is divine timing. Didn't happen then? Probably wasn't meant to happen then. This person's very heavily attracted to you, I'll say that. Show me the energy in the environment. Show me the energy in the environment. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So, what did I say? Divine timing. All happens in divine timing. This person's having a lot of signs and signals about you be presented to them. So they must be trying their best to close their eyes because of the fear, and spirits then choosing to give them dreams about you. It's like they choose to look away, and the spirit puts their name right where your name right where they were looking. So it's like, as much as they're trying, due to their fear, to avoid you because of the fear of what if you will reject them, Well, Spirit's not letting them. It's letting them see how important this situation is. And that's what's forcing them, when they see the light, when they actually stop listening to the fears, that's when they understand this relationship is destined. This situation is supposed to take place, and it happened in this way for a reason. Again, the lessons you both needed to learn, so that you can value each other truly. Six of Cups is that emotional reconciliation that will take place, as well as a probably physical reconciliation, which is going to give you and them a lot of passion. But I do feel that this person's very, very focused on reaching out to you. Show me. Show me this person's fears. I mean, I think we already know that, but let's still. Show me this person's fears in regards to the situation. Fear of being left out in the cold. Fear that you've dropped them, that you see them as baggage. They don't want to be shunned by you. They don't want to feel that sense of spirit of lack anymore, which is what they felt without you there. Show me this person's hopes. Show me this person's hopes in regards to this situation. Emperor. So they're hoping that you are in control of your emotions, I think, this Emperor. I think that they're hoping that you're more focused and stoic as opposed to emotional and petty or scattered. So I think they've got themselves into a pretty good position. They're starting to heal and they're starting to empower themselves. And I think they want you to do the same thing. Now, for some of them, it could be that because you have this, there is this love here, but there is this these hidden feelings, this lack of communication. They're hoping that if they take the Emperor energy and they assert themselves and they're bold and they're direct and they just come in strong, it could be that you'll accept them in that way. Some people can be very impatient. Now, Ten of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, King of Wands. This person definitely has a long-term vision with you. I think they want to build a house. They may even want to build a business with you. This person might want to build an empire with you. But they have very, very high hopes where it relates to a relationship with you. Again, with the Star card that kept coming up, I think this is destined, and oh my gosh, it's destined for you two to build something. Due to all the love they have, though, it appears that you have to build a family that expands into something more. Show me the outcome. Oh no. Oh, that's too many cards to read. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Show me the outcome. Ten of Cups. Well, what did I say? It starts with love and it expands. And expands. And expands. So, Four of Cups. I think this is the epiphany they're going to have that they're not going to see coming. Spirit's been presenting them something that they have not been seeing due to where they've been focusing. The fear. The guilt. Now, with the Six of Swords, this is them departing from that state of mind and I think directly approaching you. It could be moving closer. This could just be coming to see you. Hierophant, this is them really focused on the idea of a commitment with you, but maybe even speaking about certain differences that you could have. Important differences that need to be addressed. Tower, this is an unexpected event taking place. For some of them, it literally could be that maybe they've been in a relationship with somebody that they are not happy with, they are not compatible with this Hierophant, they don't really want to be with them, and it could be that person in the past that they went to. But they've been staying there because they fear of leaving them. Maybe it was more acceptable to go towards that other person for some reason. Because again, it's very highly likely that you're here to do something relatively grand. You might be one of the chosen seeds and this is your soulmate who is here to help you craft part of the new world that's to come. But with that comes a set of values, systems, couldn't even be a career path, beliefs that are not so normal where it relates to usual standards, societal standards. So maybe you are somebody that is a lot more spiritual than the person that they went towards, which might be the person that they went towards might be someone that their family and friends, etc., will be more willing to accept. It comes with less foundational shifts, if that makes sense. And it could be that you're somebody that really resonates with them, that aligns with them, the person that brings out the best in them, that actually they connect with. But it comes with a whole bunch of changes. Changes that they know not everyone's going to accept. It could be that. So this is that tower. It's like it's breaking down all those things. All the things, kind of one thing to know, the tower represents something that should have been dropped a while ago. Changes that should have been made a while ago that the creator orchestrates. But it leads to, in the outcome, the Ten of Cups. So this is all going towards happiness, joy, fulfillment, a happy family, a happy relationship, a safe space where you feel fulfilled. Your cups are filled. Your cups runneth over, as they say. So the main thing to understand is you're about to get your justice. What is rightfully yours, nobody can take. Show me a moon card for advice for the situation. For the collective. Have faith in your dreams. Didn't pull it though, so you get 2. Maybe 3. Meditate and contemplate. The energy is gaining momentum. And luck is on your side. Interesting. Interesting. Have faith in your dreams. Meditate and contemplate. The energy is gaining momentum. But luck's on your side. Very, very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Show me a crystal card for advice for the collective. Reading. Tiger's eye. Ooh, if you do have a tiger's eye, do make use of it. Do make use of it. It's going to help to stabilize your thoughts, balance your energy. It's also a crystal that deals in good luck, positive fortune. So, although you do have it, who doesn't ever want a bit more good luck? Keywords: calm, creativity, balanced emotions, communication, and intuition. If you have been plagued with negative thoughts lately, 9 of Swords, that fear, then the Tiger's Eye crystal will help you rid yourself of these and help you regain a positive and more inspiring attitude. You will soon begin to see things clearly and realize that there was really nothing to fear in the first place. Calm your thoughts and start to listen to your intuition. Know that all is well and only love surrounds you. This card is also to do with communication. You may avoid unnecessary turmoil and problems by communicating clearly with others. Don't be afraid to express your views honestly. Make sure there is no misunderstanding. You will gain respect and admiration for doing so. So, hiding your thoughts, especially when people know that what you're saying isn't necessarily true, only serves to create problems. Speak your truth. They'll acknowledge you even if they don't like it. They'll respect you for doing it. So that's all that's required. That's all that's required. But I hope this did resonate. If it did, please give me a like. Share the video if you can. Subscribe if you haven't. Welcome to the channel if you are a newbie. And peace, love and light. You take care.